Episode 3 was pretty windy, and I imagine that some parts were difficult to hear. Uh, welcome, Personal Manifestation, Episode 4. Uh, I'm going to pick back up with the heart chakra again, but this time we're going to talk about how it connects with the function of our brain center. Now, this is going to translate to physical, what we think we know is the physical brain. In the physical brain, we have an obvious divide down the center where we see a left hemisphere and a right hemisphere, if you will. Let's take a different perception of the brain and look at it not as a one single unit that operates together, but let's take what we know, that what science has shown us, where we have a left side and a right side of the brain. Let's consider that, but let's take it and let's give it the independent separation that it's due, since it's been defined independently. Let's open our minds to the perception of this, that we have an actual left brain and an actual right brain. My camera's in reverse. A left brain and a right brain. So now the left brain talks of compartmentalization. It talks to what we call logic. It compartmentalizes information into categories and allows us to organize it in ways to create constructs, very similar to the way we build buildings. These constructs, we can manifest them physically outside our bodies on paper, three-dimensionally, constructing with wood, metal, building the environment we want in our kitchen, in our bedrooms, wherever. So our right brain is the creative side. It manifests the ideas that the left brain can organize. The right brain manifesting these ideas. Where does the spawning of this idea actually happen in the right brain? We continue in sciences to go further and further back, further and further deeper to the microcosm. So in this energy configuration science that we're embarking on with this journey, let's take it a little deeper then too. Where does the spark for ideas, the energy, the spark is energy, where does it come from that drives the right brain? It comes from the heart. People talk about, how do you feel? Well, how do you feel about that? People talk about, your heart's intuition, follow your heart. Why do we talk about this stuff? Because it matters, or we wouldn't be talking about it. That which no longer serves us, we cast by the side. Evolution does this for us. This process of evolution. So we've been talking about this heart phenomenon all of that we remember of humanity, and it's significant. So let's look at this perception. The heart energy center feeds, since it's the center, what we would call the neurological center of our brain. We call this the energy center of ourself, and it feeds information that is received when our toru is at a 90-degree axis and open to reception and expulsion and reception. Then it receives and it gives allowable information once we have decided what we are wanting to allow into our perception. The heart will allow that in. And then it will feed the spark, the energy, that information of those things we've allowed in, and it will inspire us then for our right brain to come up with a physical manifestation of what that energy looks like and becomes creative. Gets an idea. That idea is something that we can see with our eyes, our two eyes. We could taste it if we put it in our mouth. If we get close enough and open enough, we can smell it, or if it's just vibrant enough. So there we go. Then the right brain feeds the left brain and says, hey, build this, I want this. And the left brain goes, oh, all this information, compartmentalize. You wanted what? Right brain? Okay. Yep. We'll put it together like this. Bam. Now, the left brain tells the hands and the feet to do it. Is it starting to make sense? Episode 4. Thanks for coming. I look forward more to your comments and sharing your experiences in this journey with us all. And peace and love be.